All right, hey guys, Steven here, Fanatic Perspective. Family's always key, so watch Game 3 tonight, NBA Finals, with both my cousins, Dylan and Donathan here. And, Dylan's he claims to be an objective Kobe fan. You guys know I'm a Spurs fan. And Donathan here is a LeBron stan. So it's very interesting to watch the game with, different, an eclectic mix in the room. And just want to get, we're going to chime in with our thoughts. I'm going to actually start with Dylan here, just to chime in on the Warriors' Game 3 victory as they go up 3-0. Kevin Durant, 43 points, I believe 14 rebounds, 8 assists. Unbelievable game, Dylan, if you want to chime in.
I mean, I think the Cavs did a horrible job not captivating on Curry and Klay's subpar performance. I mean, it was sad.
Curry had 10 points and Klay only had Curry had 11 and Klay only had 10 points tonight.
And Curry only had 11 because of a foul.
Yeah. To get a double digits.
Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
missed opportunity there for them.
And as I stated over and over again throughout the game, LeBron did not expose Curry, and that was one of my biggest frustrations. They would have picks where he would just switch with Curry, sometimes even have the ISO, and would never expose him, and I just never understood why.
Jonathan, you want to address, LeBron did have a triple-double tonight, 33 points, but it didn't seem like he had his typical efficient performance. I know he was 1 of 6 from 3. What are your thoughts on LeBron's performance tonight?
Man's tired, man. Plays 48 minutes a game.
He does play damn near 48 minutes.
He's been playing that since round 1.
Right.
That's gonna play a toll on your body, So like.
But who's to blame for that? Because he asked for all these trades.
He asked for all these guys.
You're right.
They did make the adjustment to go to get Rodney Hood
more
minutes.
But at the same time, you gotta cut some slack. If he's 1 for 6, but he's still helping the team out with a triple double and 33 points. Yeah, he's 1 for 6, and he's not being efficient, but he's helping his team at the same time.
Yeah, I mean he was excellent tonight from an all around standpoint. He just wasn't efficient from a 3-point standpoint. To Dylan's point, where in those situations where he's ISO'd on guys like Steph Curry,
expose that man.
You want to see him more in the block and getting more in the post. Or even putting his head down. You heard the Jeff Van Gundy allude to it several times. Put your head down, get to the rim. And some of that may be, to an energy standpoint, him not having the juice to muster it up every single time down because he's carrying the team. I did like the adjustment I called for in the previous videos of going to Rodney Hood over Jordan Clarkson. He had, 15 points tonight?
Yep.
He didn't have a great game, but he was more effective. He can create off the dribble. He can shoot a little bit. I felt like LeBron had some help tonight. Even Kevin Love, another game of 20 and 10.
Rodney was looking hungry, and the main difference between this game and Game 2 was that the role players were actually hitting shots.
Yeah.
When you and I watched Game 2 together, those guys,
yeah,
it was a nightmare.
I think 32% on uncontested shots. Yeah, which is crazy.
So he had help, but I think it goes back to my original point. If you're not going to take advantage of Curry and Klay having a subpar performance, this is a sweep.
Yeah.
This is a sweep.
I mean, it's as simple as that. If they're going to be as inefficient shooting the basketball as they did tonight, Steph Curry at one point was 0 for 9 from 3 until he made that last 3-pointer.
Curry was in single digits all until 8 minutes in the fourth?
Mm-hmm. He had 4 points. He had 4 points until the last layup where he caught it on where he cut to the basket and he had a little layup, and then he had a 3, which was a big 3.
Yes. Can't let him get that little taste of 3.
Donathan, what's the narrative with LeBron coming out of this? Are you ready to just start talking about where he's going in the summer? You made the comment of. Because the series is over. Let's just be real.
Yeah,
the series is over. You made the comment of he needs to do what KD did and pack his bags and leave. What do you mean by that?
As in, at a certain point, LeBron is always criticized for his legacy because everybody wants to put him in a conversation with MJ and all that, right? But at the same time, it's a business. You want the rings, you got to do what you got to do. He's been trying to make this Cleveland team, because they hated him at first, and I guess he felt like he needed to come back and like he owed them.
He felt like he owed them.
Yeah,
you're right.
He got them what he wanted. He got them what they wanted, and now it's like at a certain point, I think it's just time
to do what's best for you.
Yeah, you gotta make the business.
So what's best for him? Because not a lot of teams can afford him. I mean, people have said maybe the Lakers possibly, but is he going to a better team? What do the Lakers have that can offer?
Yeah. He comes with Paul George and.
Well, I mean, it's definitely better than what Cleveland has. He'll go to a team that actually has offense and can play somewhat defense. Cleveland is.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Cleveland is actually one of the worst teams in the NBA on defense.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not gonna dispute you on that, but he does play with, Kevin Love's a good player.
Yeah.
And he was the one that did initiate the trade. I felt like a Derrick Rose, a Jay Crowder, a Dwayne Wade could have helped LeBron tonight.
But the thing is, those guys didn't seem like they wanted to play. Derrick Rose was.
He did lead the team.
Yeah.
My man, hey, he's on the spectrum. We need it. My man, I don't know. Hold on, my man.
You can't say that.
My man, Derrick. First of all, have you ever heard him speak? The man dropped. It sounds like he dropped out of middle school.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like Nas level. I'm talking like legitimately. Can he read? Okay. So Derrick Rose, him leaving the team was a mental thing. He did the same thing in New York. Remember, he had that little 2-day vacation or whatever. I don't know what that was. So we can just scrap him. Jay Crowder now. That is a good player.
Yeah.
And I wish it would have worked.
Yeah, he played very well for Utah. I mean, I know they got eliminated, but he was effective.
He was very good with Utah.
And you look at, Dwayne Wade, who's, LeBron's boy. There was some sort of,
but
I don't know what that was.
The difference between D Wade playing with LeBron on the Heat and D Wade playing on Cleveland.
Sure.
D Wade would have to be a shooter.
Exactly, 100%.
And when Cleveland was when LeBron was driving it and trying to kick it out to D Wade, that's not D Wade's game.
He's a mid-range shooter.
Yeah, so I don't know if D Wade would have worked. I definitely feel like it would help on defense wise, yes. But as far as offense, I just think you got what you got. Like they're playing good on offense. It's just their defense they got to work on.
Right.
So let me ask a question. In the event that LeBron stays with Cleveland, what does he need to not only be competitive? Because honestly, if we're being honest, this match is competitive, but it's 3-0.
Yeah.
So not only be competitive, but actually win.
Come to San Antonio.
I mean, not only
Come to San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard, Greg Popovich.
Whoa. Kawhi is not a Spur.
Nah, not at all. But you got to look at
Kawhi is not a Spur.
He's meeting with Greg Popovich next before the draft. I don't know if you guys heard of that.
Kawhi's going back home to LA.
Yeah, he is.
Says the Laker guy. Go ahead.
But
I'm a Kobe guy, not a Laker guy. Disclaimer.
LeBron is playing with a elderly team.
These guys are young. What do you mean?
What are you talking about, elderly team?
No, he has
stop with that.
No.
Who's old on the Cleveland?
Kevin Love is definitely old.
Kevin Love's not old. Kevin Love's like our age. Stop.
If anything, LeBron's almost the oldest player.
He is.
So what do you mean, an elderly team?
Kevin Love is definitely
a veteran.
32.
He's not 32.
Okay.
Kevin Love came in like 2008.
Kevin Love is 30.
He's not 30.
That's
he
not
can't
old.
be older than like 28.
That is old.
30 is
He's
not
not
old in the
old,
NBA.
30 is old. When
30. First of all, 30 is not old. Number
30
one.
is not old.
And number two, he's not 30. We can look. We're gonna fact check that. Y'all let me know in the comments. He just said something. He just something outrageous.
Kevin Love isn't 30.
Kevin Love's not old player. He came in the league in 2008.
So how old is J.R. Smith? He has to be 30.
J.R. Smith's older than 30.
J.R. Smith was what? 19. He's like 32.
Then you got George Hill. He's old.
I'll give you that. He's all right.
You're laughing like I'm not.
Kevin Love is 29.
Okay.
So Larry Nance, Tristan Thompson,
but those are guys. Like,
Rodney Hood.
You have a
Those are
team.
young blood.
Okay. Yes.
They're
But
supposed
none
to
of
be
those
fresh
guys
legs.
have been. None of those guys I've been in the situation like this playing against the best team.
Of course, most of these guys, it's their greatest playoff run.
Their first playoff.
Yes.
Or their first.
Yes. Thanks to the man, 2-3. And the guys that have been in the finals weren't really producing at all. Caleb is just now producing because he's just now feeling comfortable. Tristan Thompson,
he's been up and down.
J.R. Smith still doing the same horse crap.
I'll answer my own question. For LeBron to be competitive and beat Golden State, they need to change up their offense. We can't.
So you're saying he should stay in Cleveland?
Yeah. No, in the event that he does stay in Cleveland. I mean, honestly, I don't like the idea of him keep switching around, moving, chasing a ring. Like, stay where you are, because either way, you're going to try to make the team around you, because you are the franchise player.
So you're saying you would like to see him stay in Cleveland and accumulate talent, whether it's a Paul George or some of these other guys.
Why put another team in debt and then move players in? Because there's not a team now where he's going to go to and they're not going to make any trades. They're just going to say, all right, cool, we got LeBron, and we're going to win off of this.
Yeah, they'll try to bring in another player or two.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just sit where you are.
Like if he goes to the Lakers, they'll try to bring Paul. They're going to package it with Paul George.
You think Paul George is leaving OKC?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. He doesn't want to play with Westbrook anymore.
I
don't think that needs to be even said at this point.
Yeah.
Westbrook.
I know there's some Westbrook fans out there, but I mean, let's just be.
My friends
let's keep it 100.
He is.
I mean, he is, but
this
video is not about Westbrook.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But for LeBron, I think first of all, don't leave the East.
Yeah.
So stay in the East. Let's keep it competitive. It's going to be boring. I don't want to see Toronto in the finals.
Toronto's not going to be in the finals. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Celtics, man.
Or Celtics.
Because DeMar DeRozan's the most overrated player in the NBA. But go ahead.
Jesus Christ. But I think
hot takes.
I think they need shooters, and I mean good shooters.
Good shooters.
You know, like if you look at Golden State, these guys, who's not a threat outside?
I hear you, but like LeBron, you guys. I mean, Kevin Love's a very good shooter. Kyle Korver is a very good shooter. J.R. Smith has been a very good shooter. It's not like LeBron has poor shooters.
LeBron's not a great shooter.
Yeah, but he's developed.
He's developed.
LeBron's. I mean, tonight
but they're not coming down
shooting. LeBron's been shooting the 3-point shot.
You're right.
Not only that, they don't have offense for them to shoot like that.
You're right. And you're I mean, you look at their plays. Their offense is very stagnant. LeBron's holding the ball. You know, maybe somebody will cut. Maybe there's a high pick and roll. But a lot of it is LeBron create for us.
Exactly.
Or, you know, occasionally there might be a post up. Yeah. But for the most part, it's LeBron at the top of the key trying to create, which, again, it expends a lot of energy on his part.
Yeah, also with Cleveland, they don't get back on defense after they make a bad shot or they don't shoot. They all want to sit there, cry for a foul.
Facts.
And you can't do that when Golden State's pushing the tempo.
Facts.
Last thing, officiating. It's been atrocious. Just general thoughts on the officials. I know they had their Twitter feed tonight.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to check that out. But I think this game there wasn't as many questionable calls as there was in game 1 and game 2. Is that just me?
No, it was a good call tonight.
I didn't think it was a great officiated game, but I thought it was better than game 1 and game 2.
I mean, this game didn't. I know, like looking at the score, you would think it's a close game, but this game it didn't feel like, from an officiating standpoint, that they had to do much. First of all, the fact that the Cavs didn't shoot a free throw shot until the third quarter.
That's crazy.
They're just telling me, y'all, what are y'all doing? Like, y'all are not, back to my point with him not exposing Curry. I'm guaranteeing you, they're getting more fouls if he's exposing Curry, taking them to the paint.
But again, to his point, how much does that factor into his energy?
If you have to expel a lot of energy to take a 6'3" guard, and you're how much does LeBron weigh?
280.
280? Jesus, come on, man. You're a freight train. Take that boy to the paint. Barbecue chicken alert.
Barbecue chicken alert. Hey, I mean, we'll see, guys. I mean, game 4, it's probably going to be a sweep.
Yeah, this is done.
Does anybody think they're going to win?
I think
they'll get one tomorrow. So LeBron's not going to get swept, or not tomorrow. When's is it?
Friday.
Yeah. So
he'll get one.
He'll get one.
One.
I think This is gonna sound stupid. But for the Warriors, I'd rather lose one and then win at home. Is that weird?
I think they did that last year, honestly.
Oh, yeah, they did that last year.
I'd like to win at home.
I think they did. That's what they did last year.
But I also think they kind of, I feel like they kind of felt like they could have swept them last year.
So they kind of want to get it done this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's no Kyrie. Like, kind of the reason why they didn't get swept last year is because Kyrie. I mean,
but at the same time, they didn't. Kyrie didn't.
They
still lost.
Kyrie, yeah, they still lost one. Kyrie averaged 28 points a game.
Yeah, exactly, and they still lost. Kevin Love is basically in Kyrie's spot. He may not be doing what Kyrie was doing, but K Love is helping just like Kyrie was helping. If you think about it,
from a production,
yeah.
But the difference between that and last year is KD is in his bag, and tonight Curry lost his bag.
Yeah.
KD. How have we not talked enough about KD?
Boy,
that's crazy.
40 again. I said at the beginning, 43 points.
Mama, there goes that man.
I mean,
don't give him that.
And he got a lot of crap after game one, rightfully so. Didn't box out, had issues, forcing shots. Tonight again, Steph Curry's down, Klay Thompson's down, KD lights out. Every time down, switches. Didn't matter however you want it. Pull up three before halftime. Pull up three. And then he hits the three from almost the same spot as last year.
It's a far shot.
I mean, it was an incredible shot. I can't believe he did it 2 years in a row. As a KD fan, I was wowed. I saw him, he was devastated. As a LeBron fan, can't believe it happened again. Happened on J.R. Smith instead of LeBron this year. But, I think that's the biggest question going forward is outside of LeBron, where's LeBron going to go play? Kevin Durant has now put his bid in officially for his second straight Finals MVP. We'll see how Steph counters in Game 4. But to me, I mean, yeah, because Steph had an 11-point game. If Steph had 20 points and it was inefficient, then he could still kind of make that claim. But KD's bad game in Game 1, he still had 26. And here's the thing: Kevin Durant has been over 25 points in every NBA Finals game that he's played, going back to Oklahoma City. That's an incredible stat.
God bless.
That's an incredible stat. That is doing work on the biggest stage known to man. Incredible performance by one Kevin Durant. Guys, I appreciate y'all coming on the video, wrapping it up. Donathan, you guys look out for him. He's going into his senior year in high school. He's going to be one of the best wide receivers in the Austin, Texas area next year. Pflugerville High School. You guys watch out. My buddy Dylan, as always, pleasure, sir.
Yes, sir.
Double daps.
What about his speed?
Oh yeah, he's a 4.43 guy. For those of you who don't know, anchor on his high school relay team. So
shout for that man.
Shameless plug there for Jonathan. He claims to be a humble guy, so he won't plug himself. But I'll do the plugging for him. But as always, thank you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. Try to be back with more reactions. Appreciate you.